I was supposed to wait. Hello, everyone. This is Denise Denisu Dennis D Nice, aka Denny in Virginia, aka the Doy's professional and professional voice actor, aka Abundanicia, multi-billionaire extraordinaire, and this is my daily life. So, get baptized! Get baptized! That is what this daily life is today. Was the day that I chose to get baptized. Now, I got baptized as a baby, but I don't remember because I was a baby. And, I grew up in the church, but, I was a Christian by name, but not by trade. So I was just sitting in the pews every Sunday, just checking the box, checking the box, checking the box. I was checked in, but my brain was checked out. And so I was not at all focused on Jesus. I was not at all reading the word. I was getting my daily verse in, if that. I was never cracking open the Bible for myself. But over the past year, starting in 2024, I really, really dug down and was like, I gotta seek Jesus for myself. I can't just be doing this just because my parents are doing it, or rather my parents brought me into this. I have to be seeking him for myself. And so starting last year is when I really started actually reading the word for myself. I actually started going to church of my own free will, and I left the church that I was going to for most of my life. That was my parents' church, which is great for them, great for other people. I didn't leave because anything happened. I left because I wasn't changing as a person as a result of going there for many, 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 many years. And so I didn't want that to continue to happen. And so there was a period of time where I was church hopping a little bit, and I was like, you know what? I'll just hit up every single church in my area every single weekend. And that didn't last very long at all, because luckily for me, I didn't even find the church that I'm at right now. My sister ended up finding it because she also has recently gotten really close to God and Jesus and working on her faith. And so she actually, while I was hopping around trying to find churches, one day she was like, you know what? I'm also going to try to find a church, because we were both going to the same church, and it's like we weren't changing as individuals. We weren't seeking God for ourselves. We weren't reading the Bible as a result of going to that church. We were just kind of clocked out all the time. And so we were like, we got to find somewhere where it's a better match for us, for our personalities, for how we receive the word, right? So she ended up finding this church randomly. She was like, yeah, it was a really, really good service, and it was very, very timely when it came to what was happening in our personal lives. And so I was like, okay, cool, let me check it out. So the following week, I checked it out alongside her, and I was like, wow, I think they've been spying on us, because it was like every week thereafter, it was like they were attacking our family personally. I felt some type of way about it. And so it was so awesome. And so I was just like, you know what? We've been doing this for 4 weeks now. It's why not commit? And the thing I want to tell you guys is that if you've been going to church for a very, very long time and you haven't changed as a result, if you know Jesus for a very, very long time, and you yourself haven't changed in many, many, many years, and you're still doing bad things, regularly, not the normal bad things, but things that you know for a fact in the word is that's not good, right? I don't know how to explain it, but it's if you're not changing and getting better and seeking to live as Jesus, each and every single day, and you notice things about yourself, oh, that's not good, and you correct it, then it's you really gotta you really gotta get in the word. You really gotta start seeking him more and more and more and more, because my testimony is that I know for a fact I've definitely encountered Jesus. I've definitely encountered God in my life time and time and time again, especially this past year, because I never thought twice about getting baptized. Never thought twice about it, because I was like, check that box as a child. Don't remember that. Doesn't have to do with me. Like I said, I would sit in church every weekend, every Sunday, and some sermons would really move me. Some sermons would really make me feel some type of way. But for the most part, it's I didn't really change throughout the years. I didn't open the Bible regularly. I didn't seek out the Bible studies that they were doing. I went to a couple, but that was it. or any of the Bible study sessions that they had, didn't join any groups. I would kind of like tap in, tap out. I was a member, but I'm just on the email list. I'm not really a member, right? I'm not doing anything. Never served a day in my life, never even considered serving in the church. I was like, that's for other people. I'm just supposed to come here and get served. Like, what type of mentality is that? What type of mentality is that? Guys, there's because being okay, that's besides the point. That's besides the point. This is a whole nother conversation I can go into. But let's get back. Get baptized. Okay? If you are a Christian, if you believe in our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and you believe that he definitively died for us on the cross, just get baptized. It's not okay, if I get baptized, I'm saved. That's not, it's not it. They made that very, very clear to us. That is not what baptism is about. It's just one more way for you to be obedient to God. It's just one more way for you to live your life in obedience to him and not necessarily your flesh. Because Jesus got baptized. And it's like, if Jesus got baptized, you think you're better than Jesus? Like, it's kind of crazy thinking. But another thing that was like holding us back from actually committing to it is because we were just scared, to be honest. Like I said, we were Christian by name, but not by trade. And so we were scared. At least I'll speak for myself. I was a little scared. I was a little intimidated about baptism because it felt so permanent. It felt so like, that's it. There's no turning back. There's nothing else. I can't turn back. I got to be a perfect individual afterwards. But that's not it. That's not it. It ended up being like the smoothest thing ever. If you have a fear of water, don't worry about it. You hold your breath, you get dunked. If you have a fear of like slipping in there, because I was like doing all types of like mathematical stuff. I was like, well, how do they put me in the water? Like, will my knees bend? Like, how will they bring me back up? But it's like, they've been doing this for many, many years. They are professionals. They know how to dunk you and bring you back up. It's just, don't overcomplicate it. It's such a simple thing. It's such a simple act of obedience. It's kind of like blows your mind as to like how many people don't do it for whatever reason they may justify in their minds. I'm super happy that the church that I attend right now encourages baptism. And they're constantly telling people, what's the next step? Baptism, membership, serve, this, that. They're constantly telling you, what is the next step? What is the next step in your faith? How can we help you? What is the next step? You ain't been baptized? Come on, we got you. So it happens once a month, and it's just like, I'm so happy that they encourage it, in that it's like, it's not something where it's like you definitely have to have it planted in your mind. You have to seek them, be like, hey, I want to get baptized. And they're like, okay, cool. No, it's something that they're definitely pushing regularly throughout the year. It's not like a one and done, like baptism is happening once a year and we're done. No, it's something that they're pushing consistently in the body, because there's always baptisms happening each and every single month. And so I'm just so happy that I've joined a church that actually emphasizes it and the importance of it. It's just a simple act of obedience. It's not even a complicated one. You're not jumping through any hoops. You're not taking a test. The test is, can you kill your flesh enough, or like destroy any fears you might have or any anxieties? I don't know what might be stopping you from doing it, but what was stopping me was just a fear of like the permanence of the decision to do it. But it's like, that doesn't even make or break you. It's that the baptism itself doesn't save you. It doesn't save you. The only one who can save you is Jesus Christ. Like, the baptism doesn't save you, okay? It's literally just, it's not even special water. It's not holy water. It's just normal water from wherever you live. And so it is just like such a simple act of obedience. I wanted to go live today just to encourage you guys, encourage anyone else who might be someone who has been stagnant in their faith, might be someone who may have been or may currently still be, I don't know about your life, may currently still be a Christian by name, but not by trade, like I was just a couple years ago. In that you don't seek to serve, you don't seek to change your life, you seek to be a Christian, but you're still doing stuff of this world, you know? And so it's just, like I said, a simple act of obedience that you can do that will help to align your life with Jesus's. And it's just like, it's so easy, it's so simple, and it's also so beautiful. it was just like such a nice just occasion. And so that's why I had to go live, and this live is just talking about my baptism today. It's not to brag, it's to encourage everybody else who might be on the fence about it, everybody else who never even considered it, but it like, you're a Christian but you never even considered, oh, I should get baptized, I just want to encourage you to just go ahead and do it as soon as you can. If you are in a loving church home that has baptisms regularly, please, please, please just get baptized. As a Christian, just do it. It's super simple, and it was very fast, and it's very professional, and it's like, at least our church, they've been doing it for years, so it's like they know how to get people in and out, and they know like how to do it to like reduce your anxieties, because it's like you're in front of the entire church population. However, I'll tell you, for us, we didn't see them at all. It was just darkness over the crowd. Literally, all we did was focus on him, and dunked in the water. And then once you dunk in the water, you kind of lose all your senses, and so it's like you're not even there anyway. And so it's just such a beautiful, simple process. It's like there's no reason for you not to do it, so just do it. Literally dive in, guys. Literally, I am asking you guys, please just dive in. It's not difficult, it's super simple, and it's just the simplest act of obedience you can do to start living your life as Jesus did. Because it's like Jesus got baptized, so like, why would you not? Why would you not? Jesus got baptized, so why would you not? That's pretty much my entire argument right now, is that Jesus got baptized. Why would you not? Especially because, right, it's super simple. There's so many different places where you can get baptized. It's like there's so many like just nice like indoor places as well. You don't even have to get baptized like in the roaring waters of the ocean or something like that. You don't have to get baptized over there. There's so many different options. That's so simple that it's just like they've made it so easy for you to do this simple act of obedience. So please, my fellow believers out there, I want to personally give you my testimony of my experience getting baptized today. And it's like, it's not, my life didn't change. Like, I didn't like miraculously like float up. I didn't have like a bunch of light coming off from me. I was just like, what was I afraid of this whole time? What prevented me from doing this? But also I was like, you know what? I'm really in this now. As in, not the baptism itself, but like making the decision itself is such a change for me, because in the past, all I would do was attend church and sit in the pews. That was it. I would honestly get a little upset when we had to talk to our neighbors too much. That was me of the past. Like, to be perfectly frank, I didn't know any of my neighbors' names. I barely recognized any faces. I was just kind of there. Like just like an empty vessel, just taking up space. But now it's like, I know I'm getting closer to Jesus. I know I'm getting stronger in my faith, because it's like I'm actually changing as a result. Like I said, getting baptized is just another step. It's not the step. It's not the most important step. It's not the step that's going to make or break you. It's just one more step, just one more thing. And it's just like that in and of itself is so beautiful to me, because it's like, it's just evidence that I am getting closer to what I'm supposed to be doing. I am getting closer to living in the spirit and not in the flesh, because I'm making the change. I'm doing the thing. I'm not just talking about the thing. I'm not judging other people for doing the thing. That's another thing, is like, I'd be like, look at them. I could never get in front of the whole congregation and get baptized. That's so embarrassing. Like, it is just night and day between how I was just a couple years ago and how I am today. And so that's just my testimony of my baptism today, in that I just wanted to encourage you guys. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just take the leap, dive in. It's super simple, super quick, and very professional. And it's like I said, it's not going to make or break you when it comes to your eternal salvation, but it's one more simple act, simple step of obedience to the word. Because like you said, Jesus got baptized. You think you're better than Jesus? So what is holding you back? I need you to really think about, like, what has been holding you back, and just realize that's of the world. That's of the world. That's not of the spirit. And so just get baptized, y'all. Point blank period. That's my testimony. That's what I had to tell you guys today. It is February 2nd, 2025. Please sign up for whenever your next baptism is for your church, wherever you may be in the world. Please sign up for it and commit, and just do it. Sign up today. If you're seeing this in the future, whenever you're seeing this, I don't care what time you're seeing this. This could be 10 years from now. Wherever you are, whatever church you're part of, just sign up for whenever the next baptism is. And if you find that you might be part of a church where you haven't had any change in your life, positive change in your life over like many, many, many years, I'm just going to have to tell you, you might have to start finding a new church. It might not be the best fit for you. It doesn't mean that it's a bad church. It just might not be a good fit for you as an individual. Like the prior church that I went to wasn't a bad church. It just wasn't a good fit for me. You know, I still love that church, still love the people there, but it was not a good fit for me because I wasn't changing as a person. And I wasn't seeking Jesus myself. I wasn't reading the word. When I started reading the word and stuff like that, it was just like multiplied when I also found the right church. But what came first? Reading the word, seeking the Lord, and like just spending time with him is what came first. And then after that, I realized, okay, so I definitely need to find a church home afterwards. After I got closer to Jesus, after I got into the word myself, I decided I need to find a church home that's going to lift me up as a person, as in lift me up to make me want to serve, to make me be a better person, to teach me how can I live like Jesus. How can I do that? Because it's just like there's so much to it. It's like if you are just living life by yourself, how do you do that? How can you do that? You can't do that. And so after reading the word, after talking to him, after praying, after like getting my relationship with the rock first, found a good church that was a good fit, that I was like, I felt change happening within me. And then next step, that church encouraged me to get baptized, and my sister encouraged me to get baptized, and boom, we're here today. So that's a very long-winded testimony, but guys, just get baptized. That's just my whole thing, because it's just like, don't overthink it, don't overcomplicate it, don't be scared about it, don't be intimidated about it, don't think, oh, it's permanent. Well, it's like, oh, are you a Christian or not? Do you believe has Jesus died on the cross for your sins or not? Like it's like, if you're scared because you're like, oh, it's a permanent decision, it means I have to be a perfect person. It doesn't mean you have to be a perfect person. Okay, each and every single day you're just going to act more as Jesus did, right? You're going to make more of an effort to act like Jesus. It's super simple, guys. You're not going to be perfect. You're never going to be perfect because you're human. It's just another step, a simple one at that. Super simple step of obedience. Get baptized today. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic day. And until next time, all I have to say is goodbye.